Okay, today is Friday, November 14th. Your goal today is to analyze text and discuss significance of specific passages. That's talking about the giver. You're supposed to come in having read chapters 1 and 2 of the giver today. You need to create a personal vocab list as well, and that has to do with the item you should have collected from the top of the collection cart. There's a vocab form that you should have picked up. If you didn't, you need to make sure that you do so, not right this second, but you'll get an opportunity for that. Activity-wise, we're going to get through about half of 2-4 today. Your essential question asks, why is your novel an example of the science fiction genre? If you don't know what science fiction is, that type of genre, don't freak out because it's part of your activity today, is understanding what is this genre. Okay, now what I do want to do real quick with you folks is I want to go over a couple of items. Okay, now I've told you time and time again, you need to look at that half sheet of a calendar for November and December that's in your raw notebook. But in case you haven't been, you've completely forgotten about that. You should have chapters 1 and 2 read for today. Now, next week, your next reading and your next quiz date are going to be Tuesday the 16th. You need to have read chapters 3 through 6 by then, so you need to read 3 chapters. Guess what? You have a weekend. So, read Saturday, read Sunday, read Monday. Break it up, so a chapter each night. That way you're ready to go on Tuesday. Okay, don't forget about that. All right, now with our reading, so for the remainder of the activities leading up to our invited assessment, if you leave your book at home, if your book is electronic and you leave your electronic device at home, you always need a copy of the giver in class because we're working with it. We're not reading it in class, but we're using the text to work with the activities. So if you're one of those people that forgot it, you don't have it, you can borrow an in-house copy is what I'm calling them. On the back table are numbers 197 through 205. If you need a copy of the giver, so you can use it with the activities for today, not to take out of this room, but to use, you grab one of those copies and you have it ready to go. Okay, last little thing that we're going to do before we really get underway, you were supposed to finish up your Harrison Bergeron writing. You were supposed to do that last night. It is a quiz grade. So what I'm going to have you guys do is take a few minutes to get that together, ready to go. And when that timer dings, that's going to be the time for you guys to put that work into the collection drawer. I'm literally giving you 2 minutes to make sure that your Harrison Bergeron quiz is in that drawer and you're ready to move on. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to pass around to you the giver reading quiz, and I'm going to pass it upside down. So don't turn it over, just leave it upside down. If you've got extra copies of the quiz, just pass them forward. Okay, things to remember with taking these reading quizzes, you cannot redo them. If you fail, you fail. That's it. These quizzes aren't to see if you understood the content. It's, did you read? So with that in mind, these quizzes are timed. You're either going to know this stuff or you won't. You're going to know it if you read the book. You won't know it if you didn't read the book or if you didn't read it carefully. Okay? So you need to make sure that everybody's got a copy of the quiz. I did ask you to leave it face down. Looks like some of you didn't pay attention to that rule. There's 10 multiple choice questions. Okay, so even if you didn't read the book, you got a 25% shot of getting the right answer. All right? You have a maximum of 5 minutes to take this quiz. No more. Again, it's either you know it or you don't. Once you're done, you're going to take the quiz and put it into the open collection drawer. Do not take your giver book out. Leave it away until the timer is done. Okay? You guys have 5 minutes to go ahead and take this quiz. Go ahead and begin.